Mahirap talaga maging babae.
Uy, hindi mo kaya yan kasi babae ka.
Ba't ka nag-rock? Babae ka.
Talking about their bodies when they're not talking about their bodies. They're not showing their bodies. They're actually showing their music.
Nag-join ako sa isang jazz trio. And I was told to wear double bras and a fitted dress and high heels. I just wanted to learn jazz, honestly.
That is too decent. Like you should dress a little bit more because the male audience wants to see more skin.
How can you make music when it's unsafe?
It's quite inconvenient to be a female in the music industry, lalo na singer. Dami expectations, pero never to do better sa music. It's sad eh. Parang, basta makanta mo yun, okay ka na. Basta magbihis ka.
You really have to work hard. Like, doble or triple pa. Kasi sometimes kahit alam mo ang ganda ng performance or binigay mo yung best mo, it's not enough pa din. Or i-compare ka pa din like, ang galing, nakuha niya yung gig kasi babae.
There are set standards. Kung ano man yung standards na yun, you will always fail to meet it just because you're a woman.
Maybe you're not pretty enough. Maybe your sound is just not good enough. But at the same time, you kind of sound like what the other sex, and it's just like, that's not feminine enough, or that's not ladylike. And that did affect me at some point. Sometimes, I guess, guys think that it's flattering when they say things that are actually sexist. Like talking about their bodies when they're not talking about their bodies. They're not showing their bodies. They're actually showing their music. They're showing other things. It's the objectification that kind of bothers me also sometimes.
There were different experiences that didn't feel right in my body. But I brushed it off as thinking, maybe this is really how it's supposed to be.
I think na nagre-request sa amin, especially pag corporate, yung requirement namin sa gig is to dress medyo sexy, ganun. Oo, I mean, nag-dress up kami, na makeup, we even learned how to do our own makeup, ganyan.
Nag-join ako sa isang jazz trio daw na group. And I was told to wear double bras, panty with ass, and a tighter belt, and a fitted dress, and high heels. I just wanted to learn jazz, honestly. I didn't know I was gonna be sold that way.
The fact that it was so centered on men's opinions and their gaze, like the way that we dress, for example, like, that is too decent. Like you should dress a little bit more because the male audience wants to see more skin. It's more titillating. And that was one thing that I thought like, is this what I'm here for? Is to just entertain the men? And what of the women?
Hindi I don't perform just for one gender ng audience. I perform for all and I perform for myself.
Meron ding fear of just being safe. Siyempre, when you hang around with the so-called seniors of the industry and they've established their place, tapos makikisama ka, dapat hindi ka magreklamo kung hindi ka komportable. And siyempre, ang repercussion nun, kiss ka, hindi ka pwedeng sumama doon kasi troublemaker ka eh. Pero may magbabago ba? Wala. Kakampihan ka ba? Hindi. When it gets super serious and when it gets touchy, when it gets scary, syempre, you get to pull back. Parang feeling mo, it's unsafe. When literally it's a music industry. Music should be the priority. But how can you make music when it's unsafe?
Somehow, something has changed. And it feels a bit more empowering. And I feel that that's such a wonderful thing because now I get to see there's mutual respect equally, I would say, in the music industry in the Philippines now. And that's such a big change. compared to years ago?
Right now, I feel very hopeful. I was just sitting on the side listening to women, and I just realized that there's so much growth, so much wisdom. And I'm so grateful that I'm not alone in terms of like trying to make the music environment better for women.
So, sa buhay naman ng isang female musician, it's not just the males who are making it inconvenient. Minsan, it's them working against themselves and sa kapwa nila babae dahil lang sa internalized misogyny or competition in general.
Actually, respect is a broad concept also. One is respect for the craft. Respect bilang tao, makikipagkapwa-tao ka syempre. Kung pwede sana encompassing. Para, alam yun, to make it safe. Hindi kami fragile, but treat us as such.
It will be good if, you know, the other musicians or the other people see women not because of the aesthetics. Kasi na-experience namin yun is Rouge. Yung parang ang gaganda lang nito, pero ganyan. Parang sana mag-focus. I mean, tingnan din nila kung ano yung kaya namin i-offer na craft, yung music itself, yung message ng songs na gusto namin i-impart sa kanila. Sana yun yung makita nila.
I think the world would be a kinder place if we were more careful with what we say and how we say things. And I think it would be better if we just encouraged each other to keep going.
I want to encourage everyone to just be kind to one another, especially towards women, to create safer spaces for us to express what we really want and who we really are. And I implore men in the industry to please take care of us. You know, treat us with love, treat us with respect, treat us with kindness, and treat us like we have our own brains.
Just do it. And if you're gonna do it, be true. Kung sino ka, kung ano yung gusto mong iparating, anong message yung gusto mong sabihin. It has to be true. Kasi if it's not, makikita yun sa'yo. Makikita sa performance mo yun. At walang maniniwala sa'yo.
Just don't be afraid. Hindi may iwasan na may mag-down sa'yo, lalo na pag bata ka pa, like madaming magse-senior or ganyan. Huwag mo na lang pansinin yun. Tuloy lang.
If you're scared, just do it scared anyway. And be gentle with yourself. And this is something that I also still remind myself, is to be gentle with myself regardless of what other people say about me, about what I do. What's important is that in the process and in the journey of making art, you're also discovering yourself and you're growing. And I think that's a point of living.
For that female musician, I would like to imagine myself as a younger version. What I would have loved to tell myself was, make sure that your standards are very clear. What they are and what they're for. Bakit yan yung standard mo? Ano yung gusto mong end game dito? How do you imagine yourself at the end of it all? And finally, career-wise and life-wise, anong gusto mong sabihin ng mga tao pag nakalibing ka na? Lahat yon, including being a human being, and a lot of musicians forget that, how to be a decent human being. So as a female musician, you can be aggressive, you can be career-driven, go lang, you can be a family woman, pero be human first.